Be on 75th, right off Cottage. Getting her headed.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
That's up the spike.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had what steps, Charles, you think they have to
smelling good.
They don't do that again.
Let's just go to the football.
Listen, what's the word?
The trade expression 101. Win first
63rd.
Make 5, 6, 7 yards.
Not from 63rd.
Make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
Put in word.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
It's good, Nutella.
Get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hi, how you doing?
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
56, right there, 56. Rabbit. 56.
A give to Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
53's the Mike, 53.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought,
oh, wide open, complete.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Eddie, we gonna slide.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Wow.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to pick up on the run and set them down.
And he will have the first down here at about the 40.
When you're struggling
yeah, I'm up.
Offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally.
All right, but
you put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
Oh my God, I know you fucking lying. It's that bullshit I be talking about.
Big call coming on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry. It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well. I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense. First throw there taken in by Smith. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him. Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed. Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run forward with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Hurts, and Goddard's got it. Touchdown Eagles. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the
Feel like I smell cologne. I smell cologne. Yeah. I want good. I want good. You see your shoes. Yeah. I'll pop me a nigga.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Good. We don't want to do it. Yeah. Talking to man, I'm gone.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Come on and get it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the halftime.
Oh, it's good.
Give a little credit here.
See your shoes. Yeah.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. It would have been the first sack of the game instead. Able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Bitch.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd, being chased out left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
57 to Mike. 57.
Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops
The
short.
baby, the baby, the baby, the
And
baby.
the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh.
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
Oh. Good shit.
you can't go out there and go 3 and out.
She though.
Falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to pick up 3rd and long.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chris Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That nigga stopped so short. That's cute.
Now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be
first down.
Takes it inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice
first
game.
down.
Tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, 36 yards. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
We'll pull this connection. Bitch ass nigga. Don't do it. You gonna pull that connection. Yes, we know. Hell the fuck yeah, I'll take some water.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's right. Got up a carpetbag. Go ahead, have me stalking her. I'm your officer.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go.
I'm in love with her.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
But when you call back-to-back plays that gain that type of yardage, you fall into a nice, easy rhythm as a play caller, and you gain some confidence early, too.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. That's going to be caught. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Burton. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Looking to throw. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again to Elliott. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 36 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your... And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 47 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mike Burton with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
56 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
What are you calling me for, bro? Hello? On the game. On the game. It doesn't matter. What, like, it doesn't matter to me.
1st and 10 at the 38. This is Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 41, Prescott.
What?
He'll get this to Elliott, and he'll get it out a couple
Good
yards
for her.
shy of midfield.
Good for her. Fucking follow the leader, ass. Where are you? How long it took for the Caps to get there? So all this time you've been waiting for a cab?
Prescott now from the 50. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
You talking to who?
45, not much space after that broken tackle.
Oh,
they'll give him 4 yards there, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Try and run for it with Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run it with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 43. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again on 2nd down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd and 8. Prescott now. A dump off to Elliott. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Prescott. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schultz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Set the tone, D. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Okay.
This is Lamb on the end around. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Here's Clement. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Corey Clement taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got this down to the 35. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Into the secondary again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 35 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. A 1st down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give...
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
This is my mode, baby.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Pollard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Here's Elliott. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.